Okay, guys, so we will start standing today. Reaching up as tall as you can. If you've been sitting for a while, really trying to stretch up. Feel some space in between each one of your ribs. And then reaching down towards the ground. Trying to keep your legs straight for this first time down. Good, we'll come back up. This time we're gonna step our feet a little bit wider and go towards our left foot. Keeping our legs straight again. You should feel a little bit more of a stretch in your left hamstring. Perfect, coming back up. And then going down to your right side. Good, reaching back up. We'll drop one arm, so I'm dropping my left arm, right arm going over the top and pulling back slightly. So you get a really nice stretch through your shoulder and your hip. Wonderful. We'll switch sides. And if you're just joining us today, I'm Caitlin, and this is your 15-minute stretch break. Welcome. Perfect. We're going to reach up again, and we are going to cartwheel all the way down to the outside of our foot. Keeping our legs straight. Cartwheeling up and over. Last time, right side. Perfect. So we'll stand up. We're going to bring our feet a little bit further apart, and we're going to sit into a lateral squat here, a lateral lunge. Trying to feel a little bit of a stretch inner thigh and your adductors. And then we'll switch over to the other side. So today you can either stay here, or if you want to get lower towards the ground, feel free. If you can stay in your heel, that is ideal, but it's a little bit of a challenge. And then we'll switch side to side. So you can either be down here, like I said, or you can stay up in that lateral lunge, side to side. Let's go 3 each way. Perfect. One more each side. Wonderful. We'll go up in the middle, and then we're going to sit into a nice low squat. So still have your feet pretty wide apart, sitting in those heels, elbows in your inner thighs, and working your way into a comfortable position. You move side to side if you'd like, or just focus on sitting still and breathing into any tightness. Wonderful. So from this position, we're just going to sit down onto the ground. Perfect. We're going to do a little bit of a low back release. So laying down all the way on the ground, just relax. You can have your palms up towards the ceiling. We're going to lift our right leg in the air. We're going into a reverse scorpion. So we're going to drop our right leg across as much as we can to try to get it as close as you can to that left hand. So maybe up a little bit higher than you normally go. Trying to keep both shoulder blades as close as you can or touching the ground. Perfect. We will switch sides. So bringing that left foot up and over, dropping it as close as you can to your right hand. Stacking your hips, both shoulders touching or really close to the ground. And we'll go back and forth for 3 more each side. So take your time on these. If you feel any tension in your spine, trying to breathe right into that spot. Or if your chest is tight, your shoulders tight, breathe right in there. Good. Back and forth. Take your time on each side. We're doing 2 more each way. Perfect. One more time each side on this last one. Take a deep breath. Breathe out all of that oxygen. Relax. Try to go a little bit deeper into the stretch. And then switch sides. Same thing here. Deep breath. And let it out. Trying to relax into this position. Good, we'll pull both of our knees into our chest. Pinch it a little bit. You can roll around side to side, forward and back, whatever feels good for you. Good, from here we're gonna drop our left foot onto the ground. Our right ankle and foot are gonna go across. We're going into that figure 4 stretch. So we're gonna go grab behind that left leg. You can straighten it now and pull in. So we're doing a supine figure 4. Should feel a really nice stretch in your right glute and hip. Good, relax it down to the ground. Stay on the same side. We're gonna do 3 of these before we switch. Good, so pulling in again. And relax it down to the ground. This last time, we're gonna pull in and we're gonna take that right knee and try to push it as far as we can to the opposite wall. So open up that hip a little bit more and still pull in on your left side. Wonderful, both heels on the ground and switching sides. So you're lifting that left foot, putting your ankle across and pulling in. Good, if one side feels a little bit tighter than the other, that's okay. Just really work on relaxing those muscles. Good, we'll pull in for a second time. Drop it, and then we'll do one more. This time, like on our other side, we're pushing that left knee towards the wall, opening up that hip just a little bit more. Wonderful, we'll drop both heels back on the ground. This time we're gonna extend that left leg, just lay it all the way down. Right leg's going to go in the air. Keep it pretty straight here. You're gonna grab behind your hamstring, pulling in, hamstring stretch. While you're here, if you wanna twist your ankle around, get a little bit of movement. Awesome, we'll switch sides. So right foot on the ground, left leg in the air, straighten it and pull in. Adding in that twisting your ankle if you'd like. Wonderful. From here, we're just gonna drop that foot. We are going to flip over to our bellies. Wonderful. Okay. So from here, we are going to go into a child's pose. So bending those knees, kind of opening them wide, feet go closer together in the back, and sitting into your hips, putting your palms into the ground. Your forehead can relax right onto the mat. Good. See if you can walk your fingertips out just a little bit more to get a nice stretch to those lats. And push down into the ground so you can get a really nice stretch to your shoulders as well. Feel a little pull on your ribs. Good, we're gonna come forward, bring your knees closer together into either a baby cobra here or a full cobra, pushing up. Main thing is that you keep your shoulders down and relaxed. So you can always stay closer to the ground if you need to. Try to activate your back, feel a nice little stretch in your spine, and if you're up high, your hip flexors as well. Wonderful. Going back into child's pose, pushing down, walking your fingertips out even a little bit further. Nice lat stretch, shoulder stretch, and rib stretch. Awesome. Back into cobra or baby cobra, whatever feels best for you. Remember, your shoulders are not up by your ears, they're down, and pull back. Wonderful. We'll go back into child's pose position. Good. So pushing your palms into the ground, walking your fingertips out again. Really nice stretch. This time we're going to go back into quad, all four, your knees and your hands touching the ground. We're going to take our right foot and put it out to the side, and we're going to sit back into our heel. So back and forth. You can take your time here. So you should feel a really nice inner thigh stretch. And you go back. Wonderful. We are going to go back to all fours, switching over to the other side. So left foot out, sitting back into that heel, and back up. Good. We'll do one more. You can move your foot out just a little bit more. Go for it here. Get a little deeper. Wonderful. We're going to go into a couple cat and cows, and then we'll just end with a quad stretch. So pressing into your palms, you're going to round your back, drop your head into cat, and then drop your mid back, head up, hips up into cow. So you're inhaling into cat, exhaling into cow. Just go back and forth a few rounds. This is a really good one to do if you're sitting in your chair all day. Just getting down on the ground and doing a few more reps of these can get some movement through your spine. And you might have seen on our Instagram and in our weekly email, but we posted a chair stretching workout on our Instagram and in the email. That'd be a really good one to check out someday that you're feeling tight. I would recommend doing it every day if you have time. Perfect. Okay, we're gonna go on one side. Last one of the day. We're gonna grab our ankle, not our foot here, and drop that knee down and push that hip forward, slightly pulling your knee back, right into a nice quad stretch. Wonderful. You can just rest your head on your arm. Let's extend that leg and go back into it one more time. Pushing that hip forward. We'll really have you focus on your quad. And lengthening there. Awesome. We're going to switch sides. Last one of the day. So grabbing onto that ankle, not onto your foot. Pushing your hip forward, stacking those hips. Good. We'll stretch out and one more time back into it. Wonderful. So for our classes the rest of the week, we just have metabolic conditioning tomorrow morning, and we really appreciate it. Next week, there won't be any live classes on Thursday or Friday for Thanksgiving break, but we will have classes Monday through Wednesday, and we always have recordings. So check back and make sure you stay active next week during the holiday. Thank you, guys.